Good morning. This is the Redleg A1 coming to you from the Peaceful Glen Homestead, home of the Central Virginia Permaculture Institute, and it is the morning of August the 29th, 2017, and we started catching some of the outflow of this Hurricane Harvey. The jet stream is pulling a lot of air across from Texas all the way across Virginia, and then plus we have a tropical thing going on called Irma. So we're kind of right in the middle of a confluence. I suspect we're going to have some rain for quite a while, which is good. It gives me an opportunity to observe and update what's going on with the groundwater catchment basin down here in this bottom area. We've been working on this pond for it's 4 years now. So we'll start up here at the top. That's my neighbor's pasture. That water comes across there. Plus we have water that comes across our property from all the way back to the front of the road, which is from where I'm standing about 1,000 feet to the road, gradually sloping back towards the house around the left side. Comes in between the house and the garage, and then it flows down right in front of the tractor, or right underneath the tractor, across to this old dead maple tree, which is a corner post, and then flows right on down through here. So let's look at some good old-fashioned redneck civil engineering here. The idea of this low spot right here, it was naturally low, and then I kind of gently dug a little bit of it out, just kind of back dragged the bucket and created a larger depression. So you can see the water comes down, flows into there. I plan on making this this piece on the back side. See if I can adjust my umbrella here and do this. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that without too much work. So anyway, you can see the from that stump right there on the right, I've got a little ridge line built up, and then it gradually slopes off the back side back down towards the bottom. But I'm catching water and forcing that water to flow back down into this little small canal that I've constructed. We have water flowing across the side here, and the major the pipe that comes, you can see that little maple stump corner post there. Water flows across the top, but there's that 6-inch pipe that I've dug in, perforated, had to drill those holes in, Schedule 20 PVC, dug this canal out, and then I've got 2 pipes at the end of that canal that flow over into the next pond across the bridge there. It's too muddy across here, so I'm not going to walk that way, but we'll come back over here. All this is I've been observing as I go along in doing this construction. Each year things begin to get a little better. They kind of come into focus a little better. So let's go on the back side here. Walk across this little footbridge. So we flow off of the backside of that canal. I've got an 8-inch pipe and a 6-inch pipe, so that gives me plenty of flow to catch water coming across there without ripping that bridge out. And I had pumped this out and brought the water level down probably about 2 feet, and overnight that's done a good job. Now, this was my biggest concern, was this little footbridge right here. When I put it in place, the guy who came over with his backhoe and dug this out, he dug this side of the foot, well, both sides he dug straight down instead of giving me any kind of slope at all. So where you see the water flowing across that spillway, that's about 12 inches above what the natural grade of the landscape was. And prior to me shoring up this footbridge, it actually washed out across there once. The last time I had a full-scale rain event like this was probably 3 weeks ago. So over the last 3 weeks, what I've been able to do is come in here with every piece of brick and block and stone that I could muster up. And let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Let's see here. Well, I don't know why, but it's not going to let me do that. I guess my fingers are too wet. So underneath that bridge, I've created this spillway. Now once I got all the block and stone and what have you, concrete, broken up concrete sidewalk and slabs and so forth, I hand placed every single one of those, locked them in place, and then mixed up Sackcrete in 1 scoop at a time, delivered it down into the cracks in between each block and brick, and built it up until it came just underneath the spillway pipes. And those are 3 8-inch plastic corrugated spillway or pipe, just drain pipe, and then I've created that what you see, that spillway. So I feel pretty good about what is going on there. Hopefully I have eliminated the erosion, and hopefully we don't have any undercutting of the soil. So at where the water level is, you can kind of see right there to the left that darker black dirt. That was the original grade of this whole area. So underneath there is pretty solid. You know, got a lot of material, a lot of organic matter in there. It's holding together, I think, pretty good. So I don't believe I'll have much, if any, undercutting right there. You can see that pipe all the way over, just underneath those. Come to the right of the cattails just a little bit. That's the level of that bank. You see where the grass is growing in between those 2 dirt spots. So that level will come all the way across there and catch up with that piece. And then we'll begin to dig out on the back side of that to create an even further upper pond area. So anyway, I think we're holding up okay, and you know, we have a lot of work left to do, and you know, nothing but time to make it happen. Here's a pretty serious little creek that I've cut in. This was the natural creek right here, and then it flows back down, back into those woods. And you know, we've got lots of work to do back over this way. What you know, I'm probably year, 2 years out before that kind of stuff really gets done. You're not going to be able to see it, but back over here is the level sill on that swale that cuts across there. That's the bottom of 4 swales in series there, and I can see where that water is flowing out like it would be on this spillway right here. So we have a lot of water coming across landscape here in this particular area, and what we've done is just engineered a system to capture the natural flow of that water and then allow it to escape off the landscape on the back side through here. And you know, we'll see if we can't put it to good use here on our homestead. So another summer season worth of work, and you know, this coming up weekend is Labor Day weekend, and pretty much that'll be it. We're looking at this landscape will be wet through here for the next 8 to 9 months. And gosh, the next thing I'm going to try to do is calculate the volume of water that's flowing through this little system from the top up there all the way into this pond. I'll have to get my civil engineering son to help me with that calculation. All right, this is the Redleg A1 out here. Thank you for watching, and we have more and more updates that will come as we move forward.